Peace. This is Wise for Wise Words Media, back at y'all for another round. And over the weekend, we got to see one of boxing's elite fighters. That is none other than the Philly phenom, Jerron Boots Ennis. Ennis took on a very difficult opponent in Roiman Villa. And Villa's a tough opponent, man. For Boots to go in there and have the type of performance he had, he is not only showcasing his talent, but further cementing the claims that many have that he's the next king of the welterweight division. So Roiman Villa, he had a fight earlier in the year with Speedy Rashidi Ellis, and he pulled the upset on Ellis because Villa's style is that relentless, never say die, just moving forward, Terminator style, right? Throwing punches in bunches, and he can take a punch, but he also likes to throw them. So that type of style you have to be well conditioned for, because if you don't have the conditioning to fight an opponent with that style, what happens to you is what ends up happening to Speedy Rashidi Ellis. You know, Rashidi Ellis was outboxing him for the majority of the fight, but then towards the end started to gas out a little bit. But guys like Villa, with that style, they don't expend a lot of energy bouncing around or with lateral movement, or they more flat-footed, come forward. They don't expand a lot of energy. So they preserve a lot of that energy for the later rounds when guys are bouncing around, moving. That takes up energy in and of itself, and that's when a guy like Villa capitalizes. But you had a whole different animal in Jerron Ennis, where Ennis ended up showcasing tremendous conditioning, for one, to be able to throw that many punches, circle around, and I mean put on a pure boxing clinic against a very dangerous fighter. And it wasn't just the one-sided victory, it's how he won. The combination punching, putting together beautiful uppercuts followed by hooks, and like it was just body shots, and then he'll hit, and then he'll angle and make Villa completely miss the target. So for me, this was one of those cementing performances that leveled him up, and now the Philly phenom is going to make yet another claim at becoming the king of the welterweight division. And he may get his chance very soon at becoming the king of the undisputed king of that welterweight division, because we got the big fight coming up between Crawford and Spence, and he already made it known after the fight he wants the winner. So he's either going to get the winner, or what I think is that both Crawford and Spence are going to vacate, they're going to move up, and the belts are going to have to be left behind, and he's a surefire candidate for the next pound for pound king in the welterweight division. So we'll see what's next for Ennis. I know Ennis has been wanting a fight with Virgil Ortiz for a while, but since Virgil Ortiz has not been available, hey, he might end up taking the Stanionis fight that's been pretty elusive for Virgil Ortiz, and they might have themselves a nice little showdown probably in the second half of this year or early next year. So I'm Wise for Wise Words Media. Peace.